Well, today I'm going to be taking the carburetor off, see if I can figure out why it's leaking. As you can see, I've kind of already done so. I loosened the clamp up here, and then there's another clamp down here that I loosened up. And you loosen this one up here, and I'm going to be taking this off and cleaning it out. You can see down here in the bottom where it had been in the sand and stuff, you can see some of the stuff that's coming, about sand stuff in there. So there's probably some sand in the carburetor. So I'm going to take it off, see how much I can clean it out. Also took the gas tank off. I don't know how well you can see inside of there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get light down inside of there very good. But inside of there, you can see there's some stuff in the bottom of the tank, so I'll be taking that off. The tank is pretty full, and the gauge says it's empty, so the gauge isn't working, so I think I'll be replacing the gauge just so we have some idea. That's kind of where I'm at. I'll stop this and come back when I get another part off. All right, here you can see the back of the box for the air cleaner, and the one container here, and it comes back to here, and then there's a nut. I already loosened it up and took it off a little bit, but this nut comes off, and then this will come off, and I'll get that taken off so I can take that box out. I don't know if I can work this out or not, but I've got it loose anyway. So let me pause this and I'll show you on the other end. Now, just to keep from losing stuff here, I'm going to put the screw back in here so I know where that screw is and doesn't get lost, because you can see I'm out working it. It's out in the garden here in the dirt, and I don't want to drop it on the dirt and have it get lost. I had to take the box out. There's a couple of these little clips that you separate out, and they're just kind of little push pins. This pulls out. And then you can just take, after you get that out, then the whole thing will come out, and that's what's holding the box in. On some of the models, they actually have a screw that's holding them in. So that loosened up this side of the box. There's no one on the other side. And then I have one more part to take off. There's a hose down here. Can't see it too well here, but this hose back in here needs to come off. And I think that might be holding it on. Now I found something else. This here is also fastened into it, so I need to loosen this clamp up down here and take this clamp off so I can get that off, and I'll get that housing off for the air cleaner. While I have these off, I probably make sure I get these things cleaned out so I don't get stuff ending back up in the air cleaner, except it should filter it out. Okay, I had another one of these little clip pins to pull out, and I have a couple of hoses just to kind of empty hoses here and take out. And then this should loosen up enough to start taking that off. Yep, there it come loose. I have to remember how all this went back together. I'm gonna have to watch the video and know how to put it back together. All right, that piece is out. And looking inside of it, don't look too bad. I know this piece will come off, but you can see there's sand all over everything in here. So I think I'm going to want to clear all that off and make sure it gets nice and clean. So throw that down there for now. Working on getting this box out of here. There might be another thing holding it on. I'm not sure. I'll have to look and see. Let me work on that. Let me pause this and I'll get that box out. All right, I got the box. I just had to wiggle it out. I had everything loose. You can see there's the intake to the carburetor. Here's another air intake from that one piece I took off the top. This is the one that goes out underneath the back of the ATV. See down the bottom there's a lot of gunk in there, so I'll be cleaning that out. Yeah, it don't look too bad, but all that sand, I'm sure there's some stuff in here, and while I got this out, I might have to check the starter down here. It looks, make sure it's all right. It seems to be starting just fine, so I don't think I'll do anything with that. I found the little pull start in case the electric start don't work. Now I know where it's at. I didn't know it haven't had one, but so yeah, I'll be cleaning a lot of sand off here. I'll be taking this carburetor off. I'm gonna have to look and see exactly what screws to take off on that. Looks like I have over here's a nut I can take off. Need a wrench for that, and there should be one on the other side. Let me go around the other side. As you can see, I drained the tank out because I'd put some gas in it to get to run. I want to clean it out, so yep, I'm gonna need some wrenches. Take that off. I think the whole carburetor come off, and then I can do some cleaning in the carburetor. Okay, just in case anybody's interested here, I have an 8mm wrench, and that's the size it is. And I'll just have to break that one free. I tried the other one and it broke free. Well, this screw is being real stubborn. I sprayed some penetrating oil on there, and I'll let it soak for a while, but I noticed I can come over here and loosen up this screw right down here, and I can start moving the carburetor. So I think I can take it off that way. I need to undo this, and I think I've got just about everything. The electric connection here, I need to take that off. And I think I have most everything pretty close to being off. A couple of these little hoses I'm gonna have to take off, like this one. I'm not sure where it goes. It goes down in here. I see where it goes. It goes clear up into here. So I'll be taking that off and get the carburetor out.